The target's staying down today. So fellas, this is a neat one that we just got in. This is the HK G36, but the one for us lowly civilians. All the controls are the same. You have the same style charging handle, mag release, folding stock, all those goodies, and it has the H&K name on it. It is manufactured by Umarex, but it seems like a really solid rifle, and we're gonna check it out today. Before we go on anymore, we want to thank our sponsor for making this happen, and that is Renewal Rain. This is their mineral water from the heavens, and their Psalm Squeeze drink has become one of my favorites. First, they were just a sponsor, but now I'm just a huge fan. The coolest part about Renewal Rain is their mission as a company. Their wish is that when you crack open a can of Psalm Squeeze, that not only do you quench your thirst, but that you renew your soul and mind and spend some special quiet time with Jesus, get closer to Him, change yourself, and then change the world. So go check it out and use my promo code TSD25 when you go to renewalrain.com/TSD25 for 25% off your order. Now let's shut up and shoot. This G36 is suppressed by the Otter Creek Labs titanium, and I have the D&T optic on it. It's thermal and all that jazz. You can use Top Shot 10, I think, for 10% off your order. It's really legit. We've been using it a lot. However, it's got holds built into it in the calculating portion. So that first target's 95 yards. We show a little drop. We're gonna go ahead and send it. No problem there. The flasher's not working though. All right, right beyond it, we are gonna range the next target. We're gonna change our crosshair color too. There, that's even better. We got a red holdover. Sweet, so that's what, 124 yards? Okay, the LaRue target, it may fall down if we hit it. That's thermal, wrong button. All right, we've got 171 yards. We have our drop at 5 mils. I'm gonna zoom in. If we hit it in the head, knocked over. That's pretty cool because you really have to hit it in the head to have that right leverage. It's going to work on coming back up. Let's do one more, and we're going to range the very farthest target of 258 yards from here, and it's giving us a big drop of about 10 mils. We're hitting them with all of them. So it's pretty stinking cool. It's accurate. It's been super reliable, which is what you're gonna expect from an HK rifle. I brought my kids out to shoot. They're my real testers because they've shot a lot of stuff too, but I can get an unbiased opinion out of them. With my 11-year-old, she was using it and she just didn't like the controls. So from her perspective, it's weird, Dad. That's what she said, because you have, of course, your charging handle control over here, which kind of flips and flops. You can make it right there so you can use it for a righty or a lefty and lock it down. It does reciprocate those. If you have your thumb here, it will whack you, but it's just 22. It's not gonna hurt that bad. Then when my kids are used to ARs, of course, the HK style magazine release on the left side of the gun is different to get used to, but I kind of like it because if you're grabbing the magazine anyway, your hand is there. My 16-year-old felt it and he's like, it feels like airsoft, not just airsoft, like a cheap airsoft. And I know what he means, because airsoft guns, they weight them a lot and they try to make them feel real solid, even if it's just chunks of random steel in the gun and the stock itself. This doesn't have that. It is lightweight, but that makes it good for kids to use. And it's so lightweight, honestly, one pin here, and the whole handguard just comes off. And that's also the neat part about this G36. HK boasts on their website that it will take other G36 parts, like from the real one. Now, I don't know all those parts. You'll have to research that yourself, but that's a neat thing, and that's how close they stayed to the clone. Now, you do have your standard G36 multi-purpose, carrying handle / rail. It makes it a very high rail to get a good cheek weld. It's kind of a chin weld when I use this D&T, but it works. The iron sights are pretty crude, so I haven't even tried to use them. On the other one, we've got a red dot on. We're gonna play around with that a little bit more. The folding stock folds and locks into place. The magazine is 20 rounds, and that's about all there is to it. It's $40 though per magazine, true HK style. The triggers, we're gonna put a scale on it a little bit. In the manual, it says like 6 to 10 pounds, I believe is what it said. why does your trigger have such a range? And I think they just, one, they want it heavy for liability. If my guess, by knowing the HK company. Two, I think it's a reliability factor and they want it to work well. So that's my guess anyway. The magazines are easy to load because you have thumb tabs that can pull up and down, and it does bolt hold open on that empty magazine, and you have that same control right here to bolt hold open but not to drop. To drop the bolt, you got to pull the handle back. That's the functionality. Let's keep shooting. So we're going to use the Caldwell Clay Copter. This little launcher launches these little discs. Now, yes, a 22 can go through it, but sometimes when you hit it and nick it, you'll definitely tell and it'll kick off course. It doesn't like explode. So we have the unsuppressed one, and we'll talk about that muzzle brake in a minute. We have the Hawk Frontier red dot on it. It doesn't co-witness with these sights. These sights are kind of a mess, but red dot's better than nothing with some sight blockage. All right, I think we're good to go. Yeah, just try to launch it out there straightwise. I saw it go down just a little bit. They're not getting destroyed much by 22. Oh, that was definitely a chunk. That was a good one. All right, your turn. That first one made it move. Oh, it did good. I got out there though. This is what I love about the Caldwell thing. Oh, that one did get hit. You can see, look, see that we're hitting them. They're just, it doesn't affect it too much. But these that didn't get hit that bad, or there's another one that got hit. So we are hitting them. Anyway, we can reuse them. So that's kind of cool. So this is an observation right out of the box with this muzzle brake. First, there's no wrench flats. So I was wondering if it was even threaded. Sometimes manufacturers, you can't put a suppressor on it. It's threaded, it's just super tight on there. But this muzzle brake is just the weirdest harmonic, crazy. You hear that? Not only if you just tap it, but when you shoot it, you get to hear that ring, have to hear that ring. And we can actually just show you just by dropping the bolts, and you'll hear exactly what you hear, even through your ear pro. It's annoying as all get out, but the good part is you can switch out any muzzle device for a 1/2x28 threaded muzzle device, or even better, a suppressor. Now let's see what accuracy does. We use the CCI standard at camp, so let's just see what it groups with CCI standard. I have not shot it at anything but steel, so the 0 could be a smidge off. Hey, the ambidextrous is handy right now. It could be a smidge off, but we're trying groups, not, yeah, anything else. You're going to be able to see what's in my scope. We're going to dial it to 20x, give it a few rounds. I only see 3 holes and they're pretty stinking close. This thing's quiet though. Just, okay, because when we're shooting steel, of course, we hear a lot more noise. 2 shots, 1 hole, 2 shots, 1 hole, and then the first hole was there. So I bet if we shot this even more, we'd get better. But 1/2 inch at 50 yards with bulk ammo, that's pretty stinking good. You like eating my brass? Is it bouncing off your head?
Oh yeah, no, it's hitting.
I see a powder burn on your cheek. Just even when it showed up, I'm like, it says Cal 22 LRHV for high velocity. They designed these to only be worked with high velocity, I suppose, or at least to work best. I was disappointed. I'm like, man, what if I want to suppress this? Those CCI standards are always subsonic, and they ran great. In fact, we've run several hundred rounds through both of these now, and not a single malfunction. And out of a 22 out of the box, that's impressive. So HK did great there. The reliability, so it's been great. Accuracy, 1/2 inch at 50 yards without even trying, just doing the first only group, that's great too. Now here's the deal though, I think it's kind of a niche market thing. Because if you came to me and said, man, I want a good all-round 22 that I can hunt and target practice with and all that, it wouldn't be this. It's just too clumsy and clunky and flashy and poor cheek weld. You know, it was made as a G36 clone. So I don't think that's the market though. If you're a HK fanboy and you love the video game guns and all that, and you're just like, man, a HK that I can get that looks like an HK and I can still shoot and have fun with, That's the market. It's going to be a niche market there, especially at the price point. We may have to edit this out on YouTube, but it's going to run right around 600. At PSA, it was a little below. On the HK website, MRSP is, of course, a little above. It's a little steep for a 22. Oh, I didn't talk about breakdown. Let's do that too, because it's really cool. All you have is 2 pins. You pull this pin here, magazine well comes out. Don't lose that pin. We're going to push this rear pin out here, and you fold the stock down. After we do that, we push this bolt in, and then we can take our hammer group out, and now we have our bolt that you can do all the cleaning just like that. So real simple. It's pretty lightweight, which kind of just, you can see the simplicity of it, and maybe that's part of the reliability, but it's going to be really easy to clean and maintain that way as well. So you can go over to HK USA and check it out. Thanks for watching today, guys. Okay, I love you, bye-bye.